Okay, so here we are. It says it's live. Hopefully that's the case. I'm going back into my channel and we'll check this out. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Interesting. Well, I'm sitting here clicking buttons and I should be live. There's no reason for me not to be live. Except it's just trying to be stubborn. This has been a strange night. Even my dog has abandoned me. Yeah, you. Okay. Let's go back in. Trying one more thing here. Because it looks like I'm live. I'm staring at myself. But yet it's not. I'm having a temper tantrum with YouTube in a minute. Okay, well, thank you. Hi, everybody, and welcome. I've got a message here that I have some people watching, and I appreciate it. And we see you now on the screen. So, y'all, this is crazy. So, what has happened? If you, just in case you didn't hear me rambling about this a minute ago, what happened is that my antiviral software, which I downloaded a couple of days ago, let me turn this off here. Whoops. Okay. So what happened was I did the antivirus program several days ago, and on my last live stream, what it did was it picked up my camera as a threat. Now, how is your camera going to be a security threat? But anyway, that's what it said. So it shut the whole thing down. I went in, I created an exception so it would know my camera is not a threat. And then, boom, what happens? It did it all again tonight. Then YouTube did its thing. So sorry about that, y'all. Welcome. Let me do some shout outs here and kind of do a roll call, see who's here. I'm here, of course. We've got Christy Holt, Golden Swagger 21, Tanya Lambert, and Mel Mel. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm sorry for the crazy stuff tonight. Wow. It's been unreal. Tanya, it's good to see you. Christy, welcome. Everybody, Mel, Golden Swagger, thank you all so much. So I hope your night is going smoother than mine. If it is not, I have no idea what to say. But hopefully it is. So where are you guys in like this Christmas realm? Who's got their shopping done? Anybody but me? Actually, I can't say I've got it done because when I get off of here, I am going to complete it by ordering my husband's Christmas gift. Everybody else is done. It is such a nice feeling. Thank you, Mel. Hey, yes, you're right. This too shall pass. Oh, no, you could do without Christmas? No. I'm sorry. Now, is it Christmas you could do without or without all the commercial junk? No shopping done yet. Okay. I hear you. And Tanya, you're done. Congratulations. So, yeah. Mel, I'm glad you popped in. I appreciate Mel sent me a video because he knows I do a lot of traveling. And there is a couple, and I'm going to put it in it's on my private Facebook page, but I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the groups page too so everybody can see it. But a couple in Maryland a woman went to give a homeless person some help, and the homeless person reacted, and unfortunately she didn't make it. And Mel, I give you huge props for sending me the video. I have put it out on my Facebook group. It's happened in Maryland. I go to Maryland and have friends there. So hopefully, if enough people see this video, they'll be able to catch the pond scum and serve some justice. Hopefully. So I will be putting that in the Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, I would encourage you to do so. And Tanya's in there. You'll get to say hi to Tanya. So. But yeah, I'm sorry about that Christmas is kind of not good for you, Mel. I'm sorry. Personally, for me, I could do without a lot of the commercialism. And when we do gifts in my house, we don't do like super expensive gifts. We do smaller ones, like meaningful things, and it helps. You know, we're not doing any $100 presents here, just basic stuff. And let's see who else is in. Nikki Loves Mukbang ASMR is here. Now, you're a new face. Welcome. I got Spider-Man the Hero here. Welcome to you too. And we've got Melissa is back. Oh my gosh. Melissa was here just a few minutes ago throughout the whole like debacle that my computer did. And she is just a little bit of gold. I mean, you're awesome, Melissa. Oh, well, good luck catching the train. I hope you have a really smooth, calm ride, and have a great night. Be safe getting home or going to work, whichever you're doing. So, thank you, Mel. Yeah, I agree. Nikki loves mukbang. I do. Some people kind of go over the top a little bit. One of the advice that a friend of mine actually gave me early on is to kind of keep your Christmas reasonable, because she said that money will come and go. And I thought this was a very wise thing. And she said that if your kids get used to a blowout Christmas every single year, not only are they missing out on the importance of what Christmas is supposed to be, but if you ever have a situation where somebody's sick or they've lost their job and you don't have enough money to do what you've been used to doing, then they feel cheated. And that for me was like huge. My children were very, very small at that time. And we had always planned on kind of de-emphasizing some of the commercialism and going out and having fun with the kids during Christmas. And for me, that was just the word that I needed. And so I took her suggestion, and the kids are now grown and off, and they're all old married people now, and it seems to have worked. So if they did have one Christmas that was totally blown out, but they knew that was special one time and wasn't going to happen any other time. So there you go. So yeah. No, I didn't read all the new YouTube rules. I didn't even get a notice on them. That's not cool. What is YouTube doing now, Spider-Man? Do you have a link and we can look those up? Yeah. Nikki, I think it's really been smart. I mean, I'm very glad that she shared that tip with me. And also, I think I'm probably going to be very glad to know about the new rules. I haven't seen them. But you know, that is one thing about YouTube, is the one thing the one thing that you can count on with YouTube is everything's going to change. So it doesn't surprise me that they're bringing out new stuff. Yeah. Frustrating though. Kind of frustrating. So YouTube, YouTube. Spider-Man, did they send you an email or how did you find out? Oh, you can't do shout outs anymore. Oh, okay. Okay, Melissa. You go take care of that. Well, that's not fun that you can't do shout outs. They're going to hide my channel because I like doing shout outs. Because for me, it's not so much about the shout out as it is about, catching up, seeing what everybody's been doing, what's going on their channels, and sharing that with everybody. I wonder, do you guys think it could be, there are some channels that have started now and like all they do is shout outs and that's it. Do you guys think that could be factoring into it? That's one. I'm on my phone, so it's hard to get the rules right now. I hear you. Don't worry about it. I'll have to try to track those down. I guess the community. I wonder where you'd even look for those. But anyway, yeah, we'll. I'll do some searching for them. See if we can find them. So, the only thing I could think of is if it's maybe the channels and that's all they're doing, because you got to have some content sometimes. And that's what I struggle with is what do you guys want more of? And I posted over in my Facebook page that I'd really like to get some input from you guys. And you all tell me what you want to see more of. I mean, is it the $40 day trips? Is it the product reviews and unboxing? Is it more of the service dogs? Is it more live chat, but maybe around a theme? So I want to hear that from y'all. Because I can guess, but that doesn't give me any hard information because it's just a wild guess from me. And Spider-Man's saying, watch out if you guys have to install the new Windows 10, 1809, lots of bugs, nasty ones. Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know. Yeah. So I'm looking on the page and I don't see. Spider-Man, do you remember what those new rules are under? I don't see anything about them on my account. Or is it just one of those things where they update the terms of service? And they don't tell you, because sometimes that happens. You like the $40 trips? Okay. More service dog stuff. Okay. You want to see more of me? Okay. And Tony says, love the $40 day trips. Okay, great. Melissa says, I'm back and behind because I paused. These masks are a pain to wash off. Yeah, I hear you. But they make your skin feel so glistening. Oh, that's a good one, Tanya. A chat on coping with different types of disabilities. Maybe we can help each other. I like that idea. Like that a lot. Vid ideas, yes. Stress, daily life. Okay. All good ideas. Because I want my channel to be a help. And we are on this channel, hashtag Bodacious, which means we go out and grab life and we don't slow down. We don't let anything get in our way. And we live it to the best we can. So, but part of being that is figuring out what you want. So these ideas that you're giving me, these suggestions are hugely helpful. Not just a little helpful, huge. Yeah. And let's see, so I just got a Twitter note. What did let me go in and pop this in here. Okay, I'll answer this one by my phone. Okay. What somebody just asked is if I'm live streaming tonight and what time. So, yes, I'm live streaming. Well, hi, Stellar. Budget friendly things we can do. Now, Melissa here is like the budget friendly queen, too. Oh, Melissa, I have to get ready for bed to go to my crappy job early. LOL. Well, Melissa, I'm sorry it's crappy. Hopefully that'll change for you. Hopefully. I know you've mentioned some things, so got our fingers crossed, but you take care too. You take care too. Wow. So I'm pulling up this YouTube, or going to pull up this YouTube stuff and see if we can get into terms of service. And let's see. This is a whole big long thing. Okay. I wish they would go through and say new and put it in big bold or color or something with a lot of contrast. Media guidelines, support Google, YouTube. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to go through and hunt it. Hopefully Spider-Man can help us with that. All right, I can't find it. I'm going to give up. But I'm sure YouTube will come knocking on my door if I mess up. Yes, you can, Melissa. You're amazing when it comes to finding deals. Okay, a prayer list. You know, Tanya, I've actually thought about it. Somebody suggested earlier, a few weeks ago, about doing a prayer night where people can just come in and ask for prayer. My one thing, and you guys can help me out on this too, what I'm not sure is, should this be a private stream where we all get together and it's kind of not necessarily invitation, but pretty close to it? Or should we go ahead and make it live and do it completely like we're doing these live streams now and let people come in? You know, what will make you all feel more comfortable as far as sharing? Because I don't want, and it's happened a few times already, where people have shared some information about like where they went to school or some private details of their life. And I've gone in and clipped those out. But that's why I'm really not sure if it needs to be done by like private, and I'll send you the link, or if it's something that needs to be done for like Patreon supporters. But yet it's prayer, so I don't want to hold that back from anybody. What do you think? Yeah, Melissa, I think you're totally, I love videos about saving money and how to do it. And it's not that you're cheap, Melissa, it's you're trying to survive. It's that like going from paycheck to paycheck thing. Okay, and Tanya, you're saying a link. Okay. Yeah, Melissa, that'd be great if you want to make a video soon. Oh, hey Steve, welcome. Herforth is in. And he says this isn't YouTube, this is Google Tube. That YouTube died back in 2012, and so died its original version. People still think that this is YouTube. Uh, it's because that's what name's on the building, if you want to say it that way, or because of what's on the all the graphics and stuff. But yeah, I was kind of very surprised when Google purchased YouTube. But I can see where for them, I can see it now in retrospect. It was really a pretty good investment for them. Had to be. And oh, Faye's here. Karina Vincent. So hello and welcome. We've got a great crowd tonight. Is Stellar still in here or did she go? Oh, pet care video. I've actually got that in the works. I got some really good feedback when I did one with the vet tech, and she happened to be my daughter. So we've talked about doing another one for winter care of your pet, your animal. So, yeah. So, yeah, but thank you all for the suggestions because this is going to help me make a better channel for you guys. Amber is here. I was just thinking about you, Amber. Amber and John Homestead projects have arrived. The party can now get started. So, hey, girl. Good to see you all. And Amber, we don't care if you're here late. We're just glad you're here. Because it's even better for you because by coming in late tonight, you missed all the tech crap that happened. Exactly, Steve. I totally get that. And what he's saying is that they didn't buy it to service their users. They bought it to service themselves. They took a brand name like KFC, but the chicken's not the same. I totally get that. Plus, in the early days, it was designed to be totally about creators, and now that it's kind of its own thing, a Google subsidy, but still kind of have its own certainly personality and life of its own. Now that it's done that, I mean, it's all about the profit margin, all about the profit margin. And in some ways, it has to be because in order for us to have a platform like this so we can create and connect on, I mean, it's got to be about the profit margin, but there's got to be some kind of balance. So I think balance is what they're struggling with. And we as creators get caught up in that struggle. So let's see. Amber's saying, how's it going? It's going pretty good, kind of crazy, but pretty good. Oh, okay. I'll have to check out your Facebook page. I've not had a chance to be on and check anything yet for a couple of days. Okay. I'm sorry, Amber. I know it's tough, but on the other hand, that is why food pantries exist. I've helped out and worked with several of them, so I'll be the first one to say that's why they exist. Yeah. And we all need some help every once in a while, and it's okay. But I still can't find this change in policy that Spider-Man was talking about. And I don't know how I didn't get a notice or something on it. I'll have to do some more searching. I'm flipping through as I talk to you, and I'm like scanning real quick terms of service, and it looks the same to me like what it's been. So anyway, sorry about that. I was hoping that I could pull it up and we could all look at it and I could screen share it. But why did I think that? So, and Amber says, we have the worst food pantries, make us wait 30 days to get our food. Yeah, now, Amber, that's pretty much for any of the kind of larger food pantries, but usually the churches that have food pantries, some of them don't do that. But there are some pantries that make you wait 60 days. That's not unheard of at all. So 30 days is a while, but it could be worse. So, but Amber, I know it's a bummer. Ooh, Stellar's giving out virtual hugs. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man's back. Okay. Spider-Man says, saw it on another YouTube channel, and also in the rules on YouTube, they could change it. They can. I didn't see anything in the terms of service, just scanning it real quick, that looked any different from usual, but I'm going to spend more time picking through it. So thank you for bringing it to my attention. I had no clue. And let's see. Amber says, we go make the appointment and then give us a 30-day wait to get our food. That really does stink. Okay, it's in the guidelines 13. Okay, let me pull up the YouTube guidelines then. I was looking at terms of service. And it's going to take me a minute to get back into that. Let me check. Okay. Okay, it's going to take me a minute to get there from here. Okay. Help settings. Okay. All right, so I got the terms coming in, and once that page loads, then I can check on going on into the guidelines. So thank you. And oh, that makes me mad, Amber, about a preacher stopped local churches from giving food. That's not cool. Tanya says, Gayle, how about healthy, cheap recipes? I will see if I can find somebody that can help us with that. And Spider-Man says, have to go. I have a fire call. Spider-Man, good luck on that fire call. Thank you very much. Be safe. And thank you again for your help. I'll go look at those guidelines in just a second here. And Stellar says, yay, healthy, cheap recipes for people who don't like vegetables like my hubster. Yeah, good luck with that one, Stellar. So, yeah. Guys, that was nice of Spider-Man to help us out here. You see him get those community guidelines up. I give him props for that. And y'all don't forget, thumbs up, please. And there went one. Okay. Okay, got policies and safety safety and community guidelines. Okay. I don't see it on here. Maybe I am overlooking it. I'm going to screen share this and see if we can all figure it out, because this is something that changes in guidelines affect all YouTube creators. Tanya, that's amazing. You've lost so much already. And it's amazing. But healthy food's expensive, that's for sure. Okay. Now I'm going in. Let's see these policies here. Okay, it says up here, community guidelines about policies. Talks about using the flagging feature. Nudity or sexual content, harmful or dangerous, violent or graphic, hateful, harassment and cyberbullying, spam, misleading metadata and scams, copyright, threats, privacy, impersonation, additional maybe it's under additional policies. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah. I'm sure it's out there, but I can't find it. I swear, I think sometimes the platform makes it kind of difficult to find the information. And it could be that it's out there and they just haven't updated this section, because that does happen. Let's see. Amber says, the preacher, I think, secretly worships Satan. He's evil. I would be very frustrated with that policy. I really would be. Tanya says, was on 289 the day of surgery. That's after a 2-week liquid diet. So my weight was around 300. Now I'm at 180. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing. Good for you. My hat is off to you. Wow, that's so amazing. I need a bell to ring or something. Let's see. Amber says, Tanya, I still can stand to lose weight. Herford says, you're not going to find any new YouTube rules posted. They enact them and then inform people as to why they're banning videos and channels later. Nothing would surprise me. Tanya says, I've been malnourished lately due to something called dumping syndrome. Wonder what that is. I'm glad it's getting better. Yeah, I've heard that surgery can be terrible. It's a lot to adjust to, both physically and mentally. Y'all who are watching, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Give me a like, because that helps with YouTube too. The more activity they can see on a channel, it just helps, because the more likely they are to serve it. And the more likely they are to serve it, the more likely you are to be seen. So there's a real opportunity for YouTube to kind of bury videos that don't have interaction. But there again, they've got to do what they've got to do, I guess. Who knows? So let's see. Policies. So my virus scan is trying to activate itself again. That's not nice. No, no, no. No, no. Okay. I think I shut it off. Okay, let's see. Going back. Tanya's talking about dumping syndrome. Amber says, I know that's right. Tanya's getting better. She says, IRS, something you get if your system is sensitive to certain foods. Amber says, looks like we won't be able to meet up until spring, Gayle. And okay, well, Amber, we'll just do whatever we need to do. So don't worry about it. If it's spring, we will come up with something else to go do. Not a problem. But I hear you. I've got a couple of little doctors to figure out too. So let's see. Yeah, well, I just Stellar's saying I need a new antivirus, and I downloaded it, and it's one that I've used in the past, but it's caused all kinds of problems. So I've got it disabled right now, and I'm just going to flat uninstall it later. Because the last thing anybody's got time for is tech issues. You all know what I'm talking about. And Tanya's saying, come through Missouri, someone. We are looking at that for on the way to and from Alaska. Going to Alaska, I'm really probably not, because I'm going to be under the gun. Because the thing is, when I pull out of the driveway for Alaska, I have to be in Alaska at a certain day, date, and time. It's like punching a time clock. And y'all know that feeling that you have when you're running late for work. I get that feeling the minute I pull out of the driveway. But coming back, we're looking at trying to come through Missouri. Oh my gosh, Amber, I was looking up about the lock and dam in Rome, Georgia. Oh my gosh, we have got to do that. It looks like it's going to be a fabulous, fabulous place. And so what Amber's talking about is, I'm talking about trying to go to different locations and doing $40 day trips from those different locations. So of course, getting there won't be part of the $40, and getting the campground or whatever won't be part of the $40. But the idea is that $40 day trip would be from that wherever I land. So the part about being at Rome, Georgia, we would start a $40 day trip from there. And Amber has just picked out a freaking amazing place. So it looked like there were like millions of things that you could do. So yes, yeah, great location, Amber, that you picked out. We've got to do it. Oh, Stellar, he's gonna love it. We were like flipping through those website pages, looking at all the things we could do. It's like going to the St. Louis area, because there's like so many things. Where do you start? It's so excited. Yeah, Stellar, your dad's gonna be crazy. So, and then okay, Stellar and Tanya are comparing surgery notes. Okay, there you go. From friends and having it done. All right. That is great. But yeah, Rome, Georgia looks like an impressive and amazing place. I'm excited. But yeah, for me, I'm just tickled to actually possibly be able to see a lock in action, because that's one of the things about, like, when we went to Alaska with Stellar and I, the first time we went in 09, we went to the Illinois waterway and we got to see about, it was barge actually, wasn't it, Stellar, that went through the lock. So it was really fascinating to see how they do that. We were up on the riverbank. We weren't seeing it from the boat, but it was just really neat to see it happen. And let's see. Tanya says, sounds like fun. Yeah. Oh, Amber, you couldn't have picked out a better one. Amber's saying that she's tickled pink that she mentioned a good location. Oh, wow. You nailed it right off the bat, girl. You're great. So totally looking forward to that. Yeah, barge sounds right. Okay. Good to know. So, yeah. So, yeah, we got to do that whole trip. That first trip up the Alaska Highway was just so eye-opening. So if all goes well, we'll be doing it again. And then Tanya coming back, we want to go through where you are and see about meeting you for lunch or dinner or breakfast or Forest Park or wherever, somewhere, your choice. But it'll have to be, coming back from Alaska, I'll be really super broke. But we're doing fundraising now, of course. And if the fundraising doesn't get off the ground, I may not drive, but yeah. Right now, we're doing a big cookie sale. And I'm really hoping that this works really well, because I want it to be something that we can build on. And we're also letting people, like, if they want to sponsor cookies, but they would rather they went to, like a nursing home for the staff, because they can't serve homemade stuff to the patients. But if they want to do that, or law enforcement or a shelter, we're glad to take cookies there. So, yeah. So, hope it goes well. And Amber says, John mentioned Fife, Alabama. It's a beautiful place hidden on a backcountry road. Girl, we just need to make this whole long list. And somebody needs to win the lottery so we can all be independently wealthy and go to all these places. But yes, sounds awesome. Awesome. Tanya, being in town is no problem. Oh, the rolls sound good. Definitely sounds good. What we're looking at doing is, this is the first year, so we're looking at expanding it for next year. And I had not thought about cinnamon rolls, but I could put those on the list. And we thought about scones and some other things. So I don't know how we overlooked the rolls, but I'll put those on the list. Says that's what her friend did. Okay. I hadn't thought about monkey bread either, but that's a good one. Anything inexpensive is good. And that's actually how we came up with the cookie idea, because, it's Christmas and a lot of people are doing parties and potlucks and things like that. So, if we can help them out by taking some of the pressure off of them, and they can buy the cookies from us, and they'll help us get to Alaska, and then we'll help them get their baking done. So it should be like a win-win. So we've got 3 basic cookie types that we're doing: chocolate chip, sugar, and white chocolate peppermint, which is really, really good. But I also want to have extra things so that when people come to pick up their cookies, those are the orders and like the pre-orders. But we also want to have it so when people pick up their cookies, there'll be a few different types, and that's where the cinnamon rolls can come in and the monkey bread. And I bet I'm thinking too, maybe orange rolls might be something we could do for that. Pies are good. And we could even do maybe those little pies and then like tart size pies, and people could buy those. So you guys are full of great ideas tonight. Gooey butter cake. I'm not familiar with a gooey butter cake. I'll have to make sure to look that one up too. So Tanya, can I ask what a gooey butter cake is? And it's that, wait, gooey butter, that's, the gooey butter cake is ringing a bell. And the reason it's ringing a bell is because I had to do an article. Gosh, this is going back several years ago. I had to do an article on regional culinary classics. Is that local to St. Louis by chance? Is that specific? Herforts, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Steve. Okay, I see now you said. Okay. Let's see. Stellar says this is random, but could you talk about meat thermometers? I need one that's basically indestructible. Yep. I've actually done a couple of product reviews on thermometers. But Steve, thank you for coming in, and good night. I hope you have a really good night and a good Christmas if I don't talk to you beforehand. Okay. But yeah, if it's specific to the St. Louis area, I do remember, and more's coming back to me about it being a gooey butter cake. Because it was fascinating to do this article and look at some of the regional favorites. Like in the Southeast, the big thing is hummingbird cake, and it's actually the number one most requested recipe from Southern Living. And so it's really interesting, and it's kind of like an Italian cream cake, but with a few twists and turns. I mean, it's not perfect. It's just sort of like that. And then up in Knoxville, Tennessee, their big thing is steamed sandwiches, which is a hoagie sandwich, but it's actually put in a steamer. So the meat and everything is steamed. And that was really neat. And I remember the gooey butter cake a little bit. I don't remember like all the ingredients and stuff, but it's like a cream cake. And see what else. Memphis had the ribs going on. I remember doing part of the article on that. Northeast, the bagels in New York. So yeah, it was just really interesting to see how every region has their own little cuisine or style. Oh, I love toasted ravioli. Yeah. It's great. Yeah, interesting. So, okay. Sorry to kind of go quiet on you for a second. I had another tweet that came in and I was looking at it, but it doesn't really relate to the video. So, well, yeah, I'll have to text this person back later. They're asking me when my next live stream is, and I can't because they can't come in tonight. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, so the hubster has gotten Stellar addicted to something. It just scrolled, so I lost it. Yeah, lemon meringue pie is awesome. It's sometimes food. Yeah, you have to kind of balance everything. Everything in a balance. Yeah. So maybe we could do a live stream on like what our favorite foods are or something. Our favorite guilty pleasures. Monkey bread got you, Stellar. I didn't know he liked monkey bread. That's interesting. Because monkey bread's really easy to do. Yeah. And certainly around Christmas and for potlucks and stuff, you want easy and cheap. And I think monkey bread hits all of those. Yeah. Pillsbury has a great recipe for it. Herman the Great is here. Hi, Herman. How are you? Everybody say hi to Herman and make him feel welcome. It is good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well too. And Tanya says, Gayle, I think I shared the recipe on Messenger. Okay. I don't see it. Oh, I don't have Facebook up right now. I'll check it. I started to say I don't see it, but then I realized I don't have Facebook up, so that would be why. Yeah, Pillsbury has a great recipe where you use grand biscuits and you do the walnuts and the raisins and everything. Yum. See, Stellar says he made it for a brunch potluck and it was a big hit. Good deal. Cheesecake bites are delicious. That's true, Amber. Oh no, Herman, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. I hope that you get to feeling better quickly. This is not a good season to be sick. There's too many things going on. Not that it's ever a good time, but you know what I mean with the holiday. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Because being sick during the holidays, you just don't, nobody's got time for that. So hopefully you'll be better. But it's good to see you. I appreciate you making time to see us tonight and come hang out. Yeah. We've just been talking about foods and potlucks and Christmas and all kinds of things tonight. Our conversation is like going everywhere. We talked about travel and lots of really neat things. So I'm glad that you were able to be here with us. Now, you did a video the other day on talking about drama about the live stream, and I did not get to catch all of it, but you were right on the mark. I just want you to know. And because I didn't get to see a whole lot of it, I did not comment. But I'm going to go back and watch more of it. But yeah, and drama is something that nobody's got any time for either. So. And let's see, we have Redneck the Fam. Hi, Redneck the Fam. And Amber says, I think this chat is fun, food, and travel. Perfect subjects. Yep. The things we're always up for. Absolutely. Now, Redneck the Fam, I think you're a new face here, and I want to bid you welcome. We've got a great group hanging out tonight, folks. And we are all part of the hashtag Bodacious community, which means we believe in, as Amber says, going out and having fun, traveling, or even just staying home. It's all about having the most that you can get out of life. So whatever looks like for you. So our definition of Bodacious is that we're going to go out, we're going to grab life, and we're going to enjoy it no matter what life throws at us. So y'all welcome. Thanks for being part of the community. But Herman has just, if y'all get a chance, I mean, go watch his video on drama. It's really a good one. It was a live stream. Oh, Amber, I guess you and Redneck know each other? That's cool. Yeah, we've met up a couple of times. And hopefully going to meet up a few more. And let's see. I just did something. Okay. Never mind. I thought I just done something that was going to mess us up, but we're good. Tanya says, Stiller, I think I got it sent. Okay. And if anybody has a few minutes and they want to pop on with us tonight and just chat and hang out, I can send you a link. You can actually come into the video for a while if you want to. Or not video, live stream. Whatever it is we're doing. So. Okay, good. So you guys are switching intel back and forth. That's good. Oh gosh, it's already 10:30. That slipped by. Yes, this is a child-friendly chat. Ooh, that's a good one, Tanya. Good point. But yeah, Redneck the Fan, we try to keep everything G-rated. So anybody, because we never know what children might be listening or might be watching. So we really try to keep it G-rated. Because, I know the kids are going to be exposed to stuff as they grow up, but they don't have to be exposed to it too much on this channel. So, yeah. We try to keep it fun and light. Yeah, Tanya, I like that idea. So what we were doing a little while ago, for those who are new and just joining us, is we were talking about possibilities and getting suggestions of things that people would like to see on this channel for the new year. So I sit down at the usually late December and I make this whole long list of things that I want to do on the channel, and I make my business plan with what accomplishments I want to make and so forth. And it's been a really good year. Yeah. Tanya, there's no need to completely grow up. Absolutely. Because to totally adult all the time is kind of boring. Yeah. And nobody wants to totally adult all the time. Yeah. Aw. And yes, we are doing a spring day trip with Amber, and I cannot wait. She has picked out what sounds to be like the coolest location. Service dog gear video is a good one. I've done a couple of those, but that's the kind of thing that I don't think it's ever going to get old, because service dog gear, there's new companies, new products, things change. The needs don't change, but the products do. Stellar says adulting is overrated. I don't know what I was thinking when I just wanted to grow up. I'm just glad you made it. So that's great. See, some people never get to the whole adulthood part. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I like Christmas, is because it gives me an excuse to be a kid again. Tanya, I should have warned you about that. Tanya is saying she spends more on Archer, who is her service dog, than she does herself. Yeah. I should have warned you about that. Because it's the same in this household, too. I mean, if it's not gear, it's his wellness plan, so we can just take him into the vet whenever we need to. And it's food, and it's special TREATS and brand new TOYS. And no, I'm not saying those words. But yeah, it all creeps up on you. But it's so worth it. So worth it. So yeah. Is Archer gearing up? Are you going to have a fun Christmas with him? We will with Tomlin, I think. I'm going to try this year. We're going to go a couple of places, and I'm going to try this year to get his picture in front of a Christmas tree, if we can get it to turn out well. Because sometimes all the light, because we go out a lot in the evenings, and sometimes all the light is behind you on the Christmas trees, and it makes for some really terrible photos. Yes, he does. It's a large group, which makes me nervous. Okay. And that's understandable, because large groups make a lot of people nervous. So, like, sometimes it's helpful to go, like, to the outer perimeter of the group. Plus, you don't have to stay forever. If you go and you start feeling anxious or whatever, you can always just say, look, I got to go, and make that happen. Ooh, Amber's saying that her husband is still battling bronchitis. I hope he gets to feeling better. Tanya's saying she wishes she could get Archer's picture with Santa. Some places do that. They'll have specifically pet with Santa days. So I wonder if maybe the Humane Society could tell you if anybody's doing that. We've already had ours. So I don't know if this is like, representative of the area or not, but I would call the Humane Society and see if somebody's doing pet photos with Santa, and you could take them and have it done. So, yeah. And we have been joined by Robert Swingle Vlog. So, hello, Robert, and welcome. Another new face here tonight, so welcome. We're glad to have you. Robert, we've just been chatting tonight. We don't have a set topic, so we've been going like wherever the rabbit trails lead. So we've talked about travel, we've talked about cooking, we've talked about a touch on service dogs, we've talked about Christmas, we've talked about YouTube guidelines, and yeah, so pretty much anything goes. As long as it's G-rated, we are good with that. And I do kind of try to keep it like a G-rated track. I can't talk tonight. I do try to keep it kind of a G-rated, and that's because a lot of people come in, and you never know who's got kids or who doesn't. And so if there are kids like walking through the background or anything, we don't want them to like run screaming from the room. But welcome. We're glad you're here. Okay, Tanya says this is a group to help me raise the money, and that's to get Archer her service dog, and they'll want to meet him. So, but that on the other hand, that if they help you raise the money to get Archer, they also understand, or you have the opportunity to help them understand, that he needs his space to work, which will also give you space. And they should understand that, no, you can't pet the service dog. So that might help you with a couple of things there. And Robert says, I hope everyone's doing good. I'm kind of snowed in at the moment. Wow. We were hoping for like an inch, and we got rain. So all it has done today is rain, no snow. We just have to watch about, flooding in the areas that typically flood. So what part of the country are you in? And I'm not necessarily asking for like an exact location, but southeast, northeast, if you're whatever you feel comfortable sharing. I'm in Southeast Tennessee, and we got nothing. 18 inches is amazing. Oh, I would imagine he loved the snow. Yeah, Amber just got rain too. Okay. Oh, you got him doggies. We usually will get Tomlin, my little service dog. We'll usually get him like a couple of things from Dollar Tree. Southwest Virginia. Oh yeah. Whitfield, Galax, all that area. You guys got hammered. Lots of snow. You'll have to go rent a dog sled team just to get out of your driveway. Oh, and you love service animals. Awesome. Tanya and I each have service animals. Yeah, we got nothing here as far as snow. It's kind of a bummer. But maybe next time. Charlotte County. I should know where that is. Yeah. Now, Tanya, when you have a service dog, you have got to go on his schedule because he is going to nag you until you do. So there's no possibility of you having your own schedule anymore much. So yeah. So good luck with that. Hate you being in the front room after 8:30. I understand. Tomlin was more like 11, but yeah, he would go around and kind of push everybody to bed and start nosing us around. That's just him. And what was funny was on the mission trip, this last one to Alaska, he kind of took us on, I don't know, I think he just kind of envisioned everybody his extended pack. So what happened was he would go through and he would check on everybody before he let us all go to bed. It was the cutest thing. But it was also mildly horrifying for me because I was like, what if somebody doesn't like the dog doing that? But everybody was like, they were like, we're going to leave our door open, so if he wants to come in, he can. Yeah. It's the thing service dogs do. A morning dog, oh no. Oh, good luck, Tanya. But now, Tanya, he's still new. So as he ages and you get more used to him and he gets more used to you, it may work out better. Oh, wow. I know where that is. I know where New Tazewell is. Nice. So, wait a minute. I got a tweet coming in. Okay. I always try to leave my Twitter up just in case it's about the live stream. But this time it's not. So, we're good. Yeah. Because I don't want somebody to, like earlier when we had somebody that texted, tweeted straight off the bat, wanting to know if we were live streaming tonight, things like that. So, yeah. So that's so neat that you know people in New Tazewell because that's part of Claiborne County. I know where that is very well. Well, let's see. Tanya says he's not going to like it tomorrow. We won't be home until late. Party starts at 7. Okay. He'll make it. It'll be okay. Whoops. I've got to plug in my computer, so I'm going to turn the camera off for just a second and plug this back in. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. True to the way my life has worked, I get through all this jiggling of the cord, and where do I notice now that it came out? It came out of the side of the computer. So sorry, I went through all of that, and I could have just jiggled the cord on the computer. So sorry. That's the way it's going. Let's see. What did I miss? Go back. I've got to go back up here. Tony was saying that the dog's not going to like it because they won't be home until late because the party starts at 7 p.m. Oh, that's neat. Robert's saying the rest of his family lives in towards Pennsylvania. And Amber's saying me and Mornings don't get along. Gosh, yes. And you could say the same thing about Stellar too, if she's still in here. And Robert agrees. He's a night owl. Yep. And Tanya is saying that she is a 72-pounder, and the other dogs that sleeps is 50 pounds. Even in queen bed, it's crowded. Yes, it is. And the thing about our dogs, whether they're pets, whether they're service dogs, they take up the whole bed, no matter what size they are. Yeah. It's so frustrating because you can have this little bitty dog and they got to take up the king size bed or the queen size bed. Whatever space it is, they fill it. Oh, yeah, we could look at doing a night owl party. Robert's posting snowman photos, graphics. That's very fitting for where you are right now with all the snow. Tanya says her service dog also snores. Yeah, that's, doctors say snoring's not normal, but yet most of the people that I know snores, and my dog does, your dog does. It's funny. If it's not normal, why would everybody do it? I don't know. But hey, y'all, don't forget while you're in here, give me a big thumbs up on the video and like it, please. But yeah, it's funny about the snoring. And let's see, Amber is saying, my husband worked. Whoa. My whole thing just changed. Okay. Let me go back, scroll back up here. Okay, Tanya says, when my husband worked graveyard shift when he was working. And Tanya says, party, our own Christmas night owl party. I'll bring the popcorn. Okay. We can talk about this. And Robert says, the funniest part was when I went outside in the snow today. I fell 3 times. The first time I fell off a ladder, second time off my balcony, and the third time off the roof. Wow, you hopefully, yeah. Tanya's saying, be careful, Robert. I was just fixing to say the exact same words. Is it because the snow is drifted up so high you can't see these things? Because years ago, we had a storm in the Knoxville, Tennessee area, and it went I went north of Knoxville, but even like coming up through Alabama and North Georgia and stuff, and we had, I forget how many feet we had, but the drifts were scary. They were taller than cars. You couldn't see anything. Amber sums it up well. Robert, I'm glad you're okay. And Tanya says she has loads of popcorn. But we could do that. We could have a night owl party. We could do we could even do a slumber party, I guess. Let's see. Tanya's saying that she's getting a new electrical scooter in February. That is so cool. I'm glad for you, Tanya. I can imagine, Robert. Robert's saying his back and knees are paying for it and that he can barely move. I can just imagine. Well, I hope that you didn't hurt anything severely and that you will feel better tomorrow. Because you can't really, if it's 18 inches like that, you really can't go anywhere to get help. But, yeah. And Tanya is virtually handing the Advil to Robert. That's a good thing to do. Hey, did we lose Stellar? I think we did, didn't we? She usually goes off at a little before 11. Yeah, I think we did. I'm going to scroll up. Yep, she's gone. Okay. And let's see. Robert says, I have me in the wheelchair at the party in a leg cast. Instead of giving me Advil, give me a shot of Jack Daniels. How about if we just give you a shot of Jack and Coke minus the Jack? Advil and liquor. Nope. I don't drink either. Well, I hope that you didn't hurt too much and that you're going to be okay. And Tanya says she got cleared for one wine cooler for New Year's, but only one. I'm not even cleared for that. I got no clearance, which is really bad because you're in southeast Tennessee and home of moonshine country, the whole southeast Tennessee on up Appalachian area, and I can't have it. Not one little drink. Interesting, Robert. Says he's a big guy in real life, 6'6" and 285, and wears a 16 shoe. But when he fell today, it was funny, like falling through slow mo. Interesting. Robert, I just have to ask, what were you doing on the ladder in a snowstorm? Were you up there trying to get like shots of the snow for a YouTube video or something? I just can't even. The snow and ladders don't mix. Ooh. Tony's saying her friend fell out of bed and broke her C1 vertebrae. That's scary. Was she okay after that? Because isn't the C1 vertebrae like almost like at the top of the spine? That hurts just to think about. Tanya says she's 83. Wow. And Amber's saying, Robert, you're blessed that you didn't get hurt worse than you did. I agree. And Tanya's friend is home from the hospital in a neck brace. Wow. Rough stuff. Really rough stuff there. Yeah. I'm glad she's okay. Robert, I'm glad you're okay. Robert says he got it being dumb, trying to do backflips off the roof to use cool footage for my blogs, but I never made the footage. Oh no. So all of that, and you didn't get the footage made. Oh. Well, at least you're okay. And at least you're not like creating footage from a hospital where you got hurt. So that's good that you're all right. But we're not as invincible sometimes as we think we are, so be careful. And yeah, even Tanya's saying, don't do it again, Robert, please. And it was a three-story roof. Oh no. 2 would have been bad enough. I mean, 1 would have been bad enough. 2, even worse. But 3, you're just lucky to be alive at this point. Yeah, don't be one of those YouTubers who gets popular by dying on the channel. That's just overrated. I understand you want to get the shot, though. And Amber says, my husband, when he was younger in his teens, he would do high jumps with a motorcycle he used to own. You know, I don't know if we're braver when we're younger or if we just don't realize the damage we can do and it makes us take risks. But Amber, your heart must have stopped when you saw your husband doing the high jumps on a bike. That would have been terrible if something happened. I don't think that, like, if my husband did something like that and I saw it happen, I don't think I would handle that well. And Robert says the funniest part through this, after I fell off the ladder, I got right back up, climbed on the roof, and did 6 backflips off of the roof. Oh, wow. Well, did you get footage of that? Because what's the saying? If it's not on YouTube, I mean, it doesn't happen or something like that. Which obviously it does happen. I'm kidding. But after all that trouble, though, I hope you at least got your footage. Yeah, Tanya, it sounds like he's a YouTube daredevil. Yeah, she says she falls just walking. I understand completely. That would be me. Oh gosh, it's already 11 p.m. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this out in a few minutes. Let's go to like 11:15, and I'll close it out then. Uh, I have to be at a doctor an hour and a half away at 7 tomorrow. So I'll need a little bit of sleep time. And let's see, Amber's saying, I didn't know my husband then. He told me a story. He jumps a dirt track in Ocala, Florida. He would go as high as 2 vans stacked on top of each other. Wow, that is so cool, though. And Tanya says, my mom got me a brand new crock pot for Christmas. I love it. Make barbecue pulled pork. It's awesome in a crock pot. I love my crock pots. I'm glad you got one and you like it. Because barbecue pulled pork is perfect in a crock pot. For tomorrow's party and potato salad homemade. There you go. Some good stuff there, Tanya. Yeah. But I thank you all for all your great ideas of some of the things you'd like to see on the channel. I'll take them to heart. So when I do my business plan for the channel for the next year, I am going to incorporate a lot of your ideas. Amber says, I broke my crock pot and it was my fault. Aw. I'll have to bring you one. I think I've got several around here. So when we get together next, if you don't already have a crock pot by then, I can bring you one of mine. Let's see. Tony says, I'm still a foodie and love to cook. I hear you. Robert says, no. And he says, I'm glad that I'm not married and that I do not have a girlfriend, because if I did that, my wife or girlfriend would chew me out. Tanya says, yes, she would. But it'd be because she's concerned about you. It wouldn't be just chewing you out just to be mean. It would be because she would want you to be alive and be around. We ladies usually have a reason for fussing at our fellers. You know, we don't fuss just to fuss, because that's not it's not any way for a relationship to be. But fussing with reason is a little different. So, and let's see. I have just shut down the window that I was looking at. Let me open it up again. Okay. There we go. And let's see, Robert, Amber's saying, Robert, you have your right to how you want to live. Absolutely. And Tanya's got to go jump in the shower. So bye, Tanya. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been good catching up with you. And y'all, I'm going to go in a couple more minutes at 11:15. And I would second Amber on you have a right to live how you want. That's just like this whole hashtag Bodacious. That's what it's all about. It's living life to the fullest, and living it to the fullest is how we want. So as long as we're not doing anything like illegal or something like that, go for it. You got to enjoy it. You're only going to go through once. Yeah. Yeah. But I want to thank you all for coming in tonight. Robert, it was really nice meeting you. I hope you come back and hang out with us. Yeah, I'm online 9 p.m. Sunday nights, 3 p.m. on Wednesday afternoons. Got some different videos. Got a video that's coming out next week on a product review that I got. And so look for that. Just some neat stuff. And I really appreciate y'all. So thanks so much for coming out. Robert, you stay safe. Amber, girlfriend, you stay safe too. And I will see you later. I'll see you all out and about and online. So bye. Thanks again.